The busy freeways of Los Angeles, a hallmark of this sprawling metropolis. We're coming to you from Southern California. Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at Los Angeles. Off to a great start this season, currently in second.
You know, for Los Angeles, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. We've got Monroe. Chris Middleton is out there with Bellinelli. And it's Hannes in at the two-guard spot. And for Los Angeles, under down low at 4 with Harrell in the middle. Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. And it's George in at the 3 spot. Williams dishes to Harrell. Outside, George. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Clark, the rookies are still trying to get their firm footing as the new season begins and a new arena for them opens up. Talk about your journey. Over the course of your rookie year.
Yeah, I remember it was really exciting to have fulfilled the dream of being an NBA player. I struggled early in the season, particularly against some of the veteran guys I ran up against, but found my rhythm and really played extremely well for the second segment of the season. But there was a period, Kevin, when I ran into a wall and just had nothing in terms of sharpness or legs. And then all of a sudden, after about a week and a half of that, it just went away. And I hit my stride and finished strong.
Outside, Bellinelli. The Clippers grab the miss. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
Yeah, and they got the better of this matchup both times they faced off last season. Do they still have their number?
Well, the sample size wasn't that big. I mean, 2 games, not a lot to go on. But they are 2 teams at the top of the pile in each of their conferences, and because of that, I expect it to be competitive.
Offensive rebound. Here's Monroe. The layup off target. Clippers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He mentioned a player who, at times, goes overlooked. A sharp-shooting swingman, Chris Middleton. Coach said he can give you a quiet 20 without breaking a sweat. And all he wants them to do, Kevin, is keep close track with Middleton all game long.
Thank you, David. Snatched up.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Lakic. Rebound by Harrell. Clippers leading by 3. Oh, Leonard in position.
And the poise of Williams, so impressive, Kevin. Plays at his own pace. He's never in a hurry.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And wow, you just have to love the motor on Montrezl Harrell when he's on the floor. Great on the glass, and he just plays with such a fire.
Bucks trail by 5. Here's Bellinelli. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And Williams, here we go. The shot, no good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. And with Harrell, you can see how his energy spreads to the rest of the team.
Reminds me a bit of what Fareed used to bring to teams. Harrell is also undersized, but boy, he makes up for it in so many ways.
And that one's good. Beverly.
And, you know, Beverly has great speed. Snake-like in how he slips through the defense on the drive.
Hannes passes to Monroe. Over Harrell. Monroe's shot is good. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Williams kicks to Beverly. Here's Leonard. Milwaukee with the rebound. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
No good from 11 feet. Los Angeles leading by 3. George passes to Leonard. And then Leonard with the dunk.
And it's good to see George concentrate on getting the ball to the open man. Excellent floor awareness.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And there's a whistle that goes against Greg Monroe. That is his first foul of the game. Milwaukee making a switch here. Here's Harrell. No points in the game yet for him. Stolen by Middleton. Bledsoe outside. Three-pointer. And no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Boy, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
Rebound by Harrell. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Clippers. Pass to Leonard. Bledsoe against Beverly. Shot clock at 6. Here's George. And it's sent back by Lopez.
And the space Lopez is able to cover on defense, using that size and length to reject the shots.
Leonard, the pass to Beverly. Ball's knocked loose. Back to Leonard. Fires from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Leonard's got 10.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Leonard. Coming off a terrific season. Last season, put up about 23 points per, 7 rebounds, and just over 2 steals. Well, you know that he can put points up in a hurry, and he leads this team in scoring.
Yeah, you know, I think he's got a great sense of how to keep their offense going and being productive. If somebody else is having an off night, then he kind of steps in and fills the gap.
Here's Santos. Great D that time from Leonard.
Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
And it goes down 2 points. George has got his second basket of the night.
I love the activity. George is not just a perimeter player, folks. You can depend on him down low, too. So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Here's Leonard. And no good that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
They need this. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
A different look for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. JaMychal Green comes in for George. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Williams. And that one misses. We're seeing more and more young coaches in the NBA. You think this is a trend? Is it completely circumstantial? What's your view on it?
Well, I think you've got more younger coaches that are capable and able to coach. And the league is quite young, too. I think it's a current trend. But we've seen that before in decades past when it seems the wave of coaches are younger. I think it's more or less kind of the cycle of life that we see across a lot of different industries.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. Paul George on top. Second is Kawhi Leonard.
And with all the steals these two came away with, they probably put a thought in the back of every opponent's head, and it wasn't a very good thought.
Valentine's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Clippers leading by 8. Pass to Shamet. Green with the ball. With the fadeaway. And that one goes long.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Knocked loose. Beverly with the ball. A 17-point game for him in the win against Dallas. Fader on the way. Rebounded by the Bucks. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in this game. Bledsoe for 3. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Valentine passes to Beverly. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around. Bucks trail by 8. Here's Hannah. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Greg Monroe. He's checked in for Lopez. Hill comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Collison in for Eric Bledsoe.
And Beverly is a menace inside. I mean, incredibly crafty at finding ways to score down there.
Baseline try. Good as the jump shot falls. Clippers leading by 6. Now the pass to Valentine. No good with the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the shot goes down.
Man, I like the attack mentality of Hill. Always on the lookout to take it straight to the cup.
Now, here's Shamet. Playing Dallas, he was nearly unstoppable. Bucks trail by 6. Hannah's passes to Santos. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Green. Here's Valentine to the inside. And the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Hannah's. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. And that sends Patrick Beverly to the free throw line. It's on Darren Collison. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Man, I tell you, you really have to appreciate how much Beverly hustles. He plays hungry and with an edge. He's skilled, though, on both ends of the floor in addition to that. He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Buries it down low. Beverly's got 14.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
And he has not been on his game here. He's forcing a lot of shots, and the team is suffering because of it. It's time for him to focus on getting his teammates involved.
To stop the run. Person no good. Clippers leading by 13. Here's Valentine, and it's sent back by Hill.
That's really stellar work from Hill. He takes pride in his defense, a lot of pride in how he defends, especially getting to shots. His timing is really exceptional.
Person with the bucket. There's a minute left here in the first quarter. Beverly against Collison. Bounce pass from Beverly. Now here's Zubats. D right on him. Shot clock at 5. Takes the 13-footer. They get it again. Shamet, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. He's got 6.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row, close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys too.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here's Beverly. It's not going to go for him.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Rebound by Monroe. Monroe's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Paul George had that nasty broken leg back in 2014.
My inspiration really came from my mother. You know, her dealing with stroke, her dealing with...
Well, what a story. George worked hard to get back and has not disappointed in his return.
You know, recovering from a devastating injury is never easy, but George's perspective and commitment helped him to overcome it.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Clippers.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also, they've gotten the 3-pointer to fall tonight as well. That's equally as important.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for the Clippers right now, Beverly and Shamet in the backcourt together. Ivica Zubac is out there with Green, and it's Valentine in at the small forward position. Mark, you were so good at such an early age in your basketball career. At what point did you personally realize just how far the game could take you?
You know, it really resonated with me, Kevin, I think at a summer basketball camp at Miami of Ohio when some of the better campers, high school campers, were asked to play with the college guys at night. And then during pickup games in my hometown of Cleveland with some of the Cleveland Cavaliers, Jim Jones and the late Terry Furlow and Mike Mitchell, and being able to compete somewhat with those guys at 15 and 16 years of age and having them encourage me to keep going and that I'd have a chance to do what they were doing at the time, which was play pro ball.
Here's Green. Rebounded by the Bucks. Hannah's got 5 rebounds tonight. Passes to Person. Puts up a 3. Valentine grabs the board. Clippers leading by 7. Williams with a clean look. Off target with his 3.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Person no good. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. And it's denied. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. So for the Clippers, Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Kawhi Leonard comes in for JaMychal Green. And it's Paul George in for Valentine. Here's Williams. Rebound by Monroe. Monroe's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the middle. Here's Lopez. He hits it from 9.
Comfortable shooting close to the basket. The size Lopez possesses gives him confidence down low.
Pulls up. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Shamet's got 10.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut back down to 5 as they get the points there from Lopez. Outside, George. And it's George finishing it off.
Well, I tell you what, George has tremendous bounce ability. It's always fun to see him launch and throw it down.
Lopez left side. Here's Hannes. He's covered by Shamet from the wing. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Clippers leading by 5. Here's Williams. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Dallas.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. The tray. Milwaukee with the rebound. And just over 3.5 minutes. Played here in the second quarter. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively. All right, a chance to look at numbers for Chris Middleton. A very nice season for him last year. He averaged about 17 points a game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
Here's George. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Clippers leading by 3. Leonard, that's for 2. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Leonard's got 12 in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Williams for 3. No good that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Basket counts.
Oh, how pretty was that? Used the rim to protect the ball perfectly.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Clippers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Left side, Leonard. And finished off by Leonard.
And Leonard enjoys jamming it home, Kevin. Got to keep him as far away from the hoop as possible.
Greg, I'm just so impressed with the level of finesse and craftiness that Lou Williams always plays with.
And, Kevin, you don't stay a perennial 6th Man of the Year candidate at Williams' age without having more than a few tricks up your sleeve. He's so good in tight spaces and can find a way to get a shot up where others just have to kick it out.
With the floater, offensive rebound, Middleton. Santos, the pass to Middleton. And they had their chances, 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. In the corner, Shamet with it. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And now it's a 10-point Clipper lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Middleton. Another miss by Middleton.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
Tipped away. And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last. Here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of last season's top three-point shooters. 5th best, Kawhi Leonard.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
Williams passes to Harrell. 6 on the shot clock. Take a look at the NBA. Who's the best, you think, Clark, at controlling the defensive glass, getting the missed most shots and getting their offense back in gear?
Yeah, I think even though he's a bit undersized, he does a great job. Draymond Green, not only does he rebound the ball defensively, but he also can ignite the break because of his ball handling and passing ability. Giannis Antetokounmpo does a great job on the defensive backboards, as does Joel Embiid.
Here's Middleton. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
Yeah, you know, when you shoot the ball as well as Middleton does, you want to be hungry in looking for your shots. I mean, shot hungry is a good thing when you've got the stroke that he has, mid-range and long distance.
Bucks trail by 10. Basket made, just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now. Clippers have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Now here's Williams. Not a lot of room. 5 to shoot. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Los Angeles leading by 7. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for the Clippers. Patrick Beverly comes in for Lou Williams. Monroe's checked in for Milwaukee. Leonard, no luck. Bucks trail by 7. Pass to Hannah. A 3-ball. Offensive rebound. And stolen by Valentine. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Person no good.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
He tries for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. A different look for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Montrezl Harrell, and it's JaMychal Green in for Leonard. And George kicks to Zubac. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. Monroe, the pass to Santos. In the corner, it's Bellinelli. Shoots over Zubac. Pass to Person. Launches a 3. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And the Clippers have possession. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Clippers. Here's the floater. And the wide open shot from Green. A three-pointer, no good.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Bellinelli with the 3. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
Now let's take a look at Paul George, some stats on him. Great showing for him last season. First in steals, and he ranked in the top 15 in points per game, one of the league's premier offensive threats.
And as you said, first in steals last season, you have to say he's the best ball hawk in the league right now. It may not even be close. And he gets it to go.
Yeah, how about that, Kevin? When Beverly hits a few shots, you know he's feeling it now. Outstanding at knocking down quality looks.
And again, the Bucks miss.
And the well is running dry. For him right now, nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And George kicks to Valentine. Back to George. Shoots over Monroe. And there's George. That's good on the assist by Valentine. George has got 8 points here in this quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Over in the corner, Beverly. Drills it from outside. Beverly's got 21.
And Beverly is very consistent from outside. Solid at hitting the 3 ball when given the opportunity to shoot it.
Count that one.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Rejected by Monroe.
Man, I like the recognition from Monroe there. Actually, I love the recognition. His timing on these blocks, impeccable.
They grabbed their own miss.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
And there's the pass to Person. Back to Monroe. Stolen by George. And here we go. George heading to the hoop. And George with the stuff.
Boy, we've talked about, you know, George is athletic. He's long, and he's got really long arms, which helps him as a defender, and that allows him to clog up passing lanes and come up with steals, too.
Feeds to Beverly. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Outside, Bellinelli. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 3 assists now in this one.
So good at feeling out the defense. Bellinelli knows when he has room to shoot off the pass.
Ball stolen. And through one half, it hasn't even been.
Kevin, thanks so much. Kawhi.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the home fans tonight. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The Clippers have the edge here at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, some perspective, please. And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Patrick Beverley. He's been playing really well.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Bledsoe is out there with Collison. Then it's George Hill. Then there's Bellinelli. And it's Lopez in at the center, locking down the middle.
Boy, the high-flying acrobatics of George, something to behold. When he leaves the ground for these alley-oops, you drop your jaw in awe.
Inside, here's Williams, up and in on the layup.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Bledsoe taking his time here. Clock at 6. Bellinelli finds Bledsoe over Beverley. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Sometimes you just got to live with that if you're the defense. Bledsoe must prove he can make these contested shots.
The Italian Marco Bellinelli, one of the league's best sharpshooters, and Greg very comfortable shooting on the move.
He always seems to be floating one way or the other on his shot. It wouldn't work for most shooters, but he uses it to evade the D.
Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. He hits one and misses one each at the line. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Passes it to Hannes. Down low, here's Lopez, and he banks in the layup. Lopez has got 6 points.
They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Beverley, the pass to Harrell. Looking for Beverley, he gets it there, and it's blocked. Lakic. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Harrell. Clippers leading by 20. From past the arc. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Lakic battles through traffic and lays it in. 6 points for him.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Person against Beverley. Oh, that's blocked. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Person against Beverley. Lakic from outside off the mark.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Williams kicks to George. And the Clippers miss again. Bucks trail by 18. Hannes passes to Santos. There's the triple. Goes back up. And the reject. Connection by Harrell. The open shot. Williams cans the shot with nobody near him. And the Clippers lead by 20.
Gotta like seeing Williams pull up on the dime. That's a hard shot. Stop and get into your shot right away. An effective shooter off the dribble.
Drains the three-pointer. Hannah's got 11 points.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Here's Williams, and it's sent back by Lopez. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Lakic. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. George got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. Landry Shamet's checked in for Los Angeles. The Clippers have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
And if you want to talk about the best two-way players in the NBA, George's name would be high on the list for sure. I mean, that's the kind of presence he has at both ends of the court.
Hannah's, the shot's good. Hannah's got 5 points in the quarter.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Clippers. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Outside Leonard. Rebound, Milwaukee. Here's Hannah's. 13 points in the game. Lakic. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Harrell finds George. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. It's Williams with the drive. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. 6 points for Lou Williams.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
To the paint. Here's Lopez. Great D that time from Harrell. George passes to Williams. Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
To the inside. Lopez, no luck.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
And it's Shamet missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Pass to Hannes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trying to get open is Lopez. Lakic. Misses the 3.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Out left to the wing. To the middle. Here's Lopez. Hits that one. Nice pass, leading him to the bucket. Lopez has got 8.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Here's George, and the layup's good off the glass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Now, here's Shamet. He's covered by Person.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
No good on the wing 3. Clippers leading by 20. Pass to Shamet. Teardrop shot. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 6 assists now in the game. The Bucks shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Baseline jumper. That one wide left. LA's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And he moves so well. When Leonard drives the lane, it's pretty much a guaranteed bucket. Terrific body control, and he plays with the ultimate force.
And the Bucks miss again.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Zubac is checked in for Harold. Green comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Valentine in for George. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. And those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. And some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. Burke, he's checked in for Williams. Eric Bledsoe's checked in for Milwaukee. But they'll get another chance. Middleton can't get it to go. And so Green will... will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Here's Shamet. No good on the three.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Good work there as it goes. Bledsoe's got 6.
Man, how about the vision of the hometown hero, George Hill, spotting a teammate and whipping it over quickly.
Burke kicks to Shamet. Back to Burke. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Burke's got his first points of the night.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
The pass to Zubac. Good D by Lopez. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And now a look at Eric Bledsoe. Good season for him last year. Averaged about 15 points a game last season. 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Man, he's covered by Collison. Fades and shoots. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Down low. Outside for Bledsoe. Fires for 3. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. And since coming to the Bucks, Eric Bledsoe hasn't been asked to do nearly as much as he has in the past.
And for Bledsoe, that is a good thing, as he is best as a complementary player. Not scoring as much, but his decision-making and shot selection have vastly improved.
Los Angeles has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And the Bucks, they're shooting just 34% from the floor. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And the shot goes in. Bledsoe's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Burke with it. He's against Hill. And it's sent back by Lopez. Inside, Lakic. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. He's got 8.
Spotting the open man, Collison, a capable playmaker.
Los Angeles leading by 21. Burke, the pass to Zubac. And the rebound goes to Lopez. And Milwaukee has possession. And here they go. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
The Bucks have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
And the key for Bledsoe, like it is for most players, is staying motivated and engaged. I mean, he's a big player for this team, an important player for this team.
The deep 3 from George. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Los Angeles with an 18-point lead as the... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Patrick Beverly. Jermichael Green is out there with Valentine. Then it's Paul George, and it's Zubac in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Valentine, that's for 2. The rebound by Hannes. Hannes got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Valentine kicks to Beverly. Over Bledsoe. That one off the back iron and out.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Passes it to Santos. Shoots over Zubac. And again, the Bucks miss.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Hannes passes to Santos. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Oof, rough game offensively. He's really struggled it, and really probably why they're trailing.
Here's Beverly, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Boy, I love the aggressive mindset Beverly has. I mean, that's really what makes him special. He's not afraid of getting bumped, especially when he's going to the bucket.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. Clark, any changes you'd like to see made in the process when players and teams are fined for any number of things, incidents on the floor or off the floor?
Well, I think there's a place for fines and the different amounts depending on how egregious the act is by a player or team. Makes some sense, I think, having different categories. But I'm one that would rather hit hard and less often. So I think if you want to minimize the number of finable offenses, then make the penalty be greater for those things that are finable.
Hennes passes to Person. Good on the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Pass to George.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Great frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for the Clippers. Williams comes in for JaMychal Green. Got a piece of it. 6 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Good on the three-point shot. Leonard's got 9 points here in the second half.
How about Kawhi Leonard knocking down the three ball? Didn't have that shot when he got into the league. Love seeing how he's improved as a shooter with the outside jumper.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Randolph comes in for George. And Rodney McGruder's subbed in for Patrick Beverly. And it's Williams with the ball for the Clippers. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. To the paint. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Person with the bucket. Person's got 19 points.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Harrell dishes to Williams. Clark, take us inside the halftime locker room in the NBA.
Well, players typically just regroup individually. There may be some conversation between the players as a group, but then the coaches will huddle, evaluate what transpired in the first half, what adjustments need to be made, and then they'll communicate that to the team. And it's basically a time to rest and regroup for the players to adjust and strategize for the coaches.
Clark, do you think there's any videotape review in there, maybe showing players certain sets, certain schemes?
In this day and age, for sure, with the use of iPads and technology. If you go back to my time, there was no quick turnaround of video in the halftime locker room.
Right. I do know officials do that, too, in their locker room at halftime. Here's Magruder. That shot off, and Milwaukee will come the other way. Pass to Hennes. There's the double team with Randolph. Here's Person. Off target from outside. LA's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Leonard, and yes, it's good. Leonard's got 11 in the second half.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Person no good. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
And that one drops for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Williams scanning the floor. And the pass to Magruder. Back to Williams. Lays it up off the glass. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have. You know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Tuesday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Portland Trail Blazers. And then on Wednesday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. Now here's Williams, guarded closely. Pass to Magruder. Randolph in the posts. The rebound by the Bucks. Hannah's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Pass to Santos. Outside for Bledsoe. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Hannah's. From deep three-point range, they get the rebound. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
And it's Magruder missing. Milwaukee's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. The Clippers shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Williams inside the line. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
For 3, Bledsoe. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Leonard.
Yeah, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
And the basket is good.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Darren Collison, he's checked in for the Bucks. Pass to Magruder. Back to Leonard. Mann, he's covered by Collison. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Mann, and he connects with the jumper. Well, the Bucks shooting about 40% here in the fourth quarter. Here's Hannah's. Jacks up a 3. Cans it from downtown. Hannah's got 10. Points here in the second half.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Burke can't get it to go. And for Milwaukee, their shooting struggle is apparent. 37% from the field.
Collison.
Here's Person. His three-pointer's off the mark.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to rein it in down the stretch here.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. Monroe's checked in for the Bucks. Hill comes in for Person. And so it's Monroe with it, bringing it up for Milwaukee. Low block shot on the way. And he tries. off the glass, but it's no good. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
5 on the clock. The pass to Burke. From deep. Rebounded by the Bucks. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Clark, here's kind of an interesting perspective question for you. How much of making it to the NBA is talent? How much of it is the work you put into it?
Kevin, if I were to give this a ratio, I would probably say 65% talent, 35% work ethic.
Wow.
Because you have to have a level of unique giftedness to be an NBA player. Many can work really hard and not be NBA caliber. So I think there's, I tilt that 65-35 talent to work ethic.
And it's Hill penetrating, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
I think that's a testament to Hill's attitude. I mean, he does not hesitate at all when he has the ball right next to the hoop.
Passes it to Zubac. Pass to Burke. Here's Magruder. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Marco Bellinelli. That's his first foul. A platoon swap here for the Clippers. And it's the Clippers with the ball. Harrell. They get it back. Tries again. Rejected by Monroe.
Hey, get on Lopez.
Lopez against Beverly. This one for 3. The Clippers. Grab the miss. George has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Clippers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And when you play a team twice like these two will this season, always nice to get a win in that first battle. They'll go up 1-0 in the season series against Milwaukee.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Kawhi Leonard.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
1:09 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Santos. And the Bucks. Miss again. LA's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Pass to Magruder. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Beyond the arc. Back to Monroe. Stolen by Zubac. 29 seconds left in the game. That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Person, the pass to Santos. Good on the shot.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, That's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
Here's Magruder. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This game may not. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.